You're going to get the first look today, the media will, at the Greenberg Indoor Sports Complex area and everything that they have in it. Because this is going to be, this is spectacular, what they've done. I had gone through Clemson, and I've been around in Alabama a little bit, and there's so much that I saw there that I'm now seeing here. I mean, this is all, to me, game-changing stuff for around here. It's not, it's, you have a bunch of areas in there where they've got recovery areas, bob pods, the training table area. This is, people are going to get a look at it today, and this is for everybody. This is
a general athletic complex.
This is not just for football. So where the Morgan Academic Center is, this is now above that and in the back. Okay, and for Penn State football, for example, it used to be you'd go over to Pollock for training table. In fact, my next door neighbor Jim Hopi for years was the guy in charge. I think Jim was in charge of that for like 33 years. But you'd have to walk down there, walk up the hill, go on over. Okay, and that's what you did. Well, now to have it, the training table there, and it's not just the training table there for football. I remember talking with somebody in track and field. Oh, boy, this may be about 4 or 5 years ago. Maybe a little more than that. And this when they were starting to put the nutrition bars out there, and they said, well, at least we have access to that. I said, yeah, well, I said, what about training tables? I said, we don't get training table. The track and field team did not get training table. Now everybody
has somewhere
is going. No, they can go there.
But that's the point. Is they have somewhere they can now go.
Everybody can go to training table there. That makes a big difference, and recovery. I mean, let's keep it on the track and field part for a moment. Recovery, track athletes, recovery. You have that now. It's a game changer for Penn State, and it's forward thinking. Because recovery has become so important in sports across the board. And I'm talking about legal recovery. Yeah. Because for years you've heard, I'll give you an example, Andy Pettit. Remember Andy Pettit tested positive for steroids? But if you listen to him, right? I'm not saying it's acceptable, but if you listen to him, one of the reasons he did because he was trying to recover faster, right? And steroids are often now prescribed to the average, and of course every time it happens, they put me on steroids. They go, hey, I look bulkier. It's like everybody makes the running joke all the time when that happens. But this is to have that, the recovery area, the training table area. These are all important for athletes because it's part of their training. As much as lifting a weight is, as much as doing a sprint is, recovery and nutrition are just as important to an athlete moving forward. I don't care whether it's a cold tub, a hot tub, right? It bothers me. They were showing, Jerry went through and was taking the tour and he jumped in the pool. I'm like, no, Jerry, that's the hot tub. Where do we find people?
I don't know, Steve. I don't know.
No, I have concerns. But this is so important, and it's wonder what Joe would think of his old office now, because it used to be in Greenberg. Just like every time I go into rec, because I was talking to Mike Munchak the other day, right? And he's looking around like this. I said, Mike, what's wrong? He says, Jerry's not here, right? I said, no. So he says, good, I feel free to talk. No, but I was talking to Mike the other day, and we were talking about the day he got drafted. And I said, well, remember where we were? I said, we were up in Rec Hall. He says, oh, yeah. He says, it was the old sports information office. He said, they used to be Joe's office. I said, I know. I said, I actually did interviews back in that area in Rec Hall with Joe. That's how far back I go. Right. All right. God, all right. Okay, I'm old. Just stop, okay? No, I'm experienced, you people. I'm experienced.
Penn State Sports, they did share on their social media the images of this, so we're seeing it. It is shiny.
Yeah.
This is what it is. Oh, my gosh.
It's spectacular.
Yeah.
It's, having the Morgan Academic Center was a big step forward, right, for all the athletes. And I think it's made a big difference in some of the GPAs that we've seen because now they have an area to go to and they can get specialized tutoring if they need it. They have a study area if they need it. And that was a big one. This was something else that was absolutely needed. Now, all the renovation they put in over at football with the offices, the training rooms. Okay, so the training rooms are separate from this. Right? I mean, the training rooms.
Football has their own facilities.
So does hockey. So does basketball.
Soccer's getting their facility built.
Soccer's getting their facility built. I mean basketball. I'm going to go back 15 years. You know what the cold tub was? Kiddie pool with ice in it. I'm not kidding you.
It's crazy.
No, I saw it.
I know. That's crazy.
Right? That's insane. Right? Now, of course, they have a hot tub and a cold tub in the Jordan Center.
Is that because Jerry broke the kiddie pool? Jumped in it, broke it.
It was an accident. Right? Pagula, of course, has all this. And I remember doing a BTN broadcast, and we were having a meeting beforehand, and the analyst said, man, he said, I took a walk around this place. He said, the only place I've seen that's comparable to this is Toronto. Right? Now, this is a guy from the NHL. Right? So these are the kind of facilities Penn State's putting forward. Now, if they can just get, I think McKenna's here now. Did you ever hear about his odyssey? He went to fly in this weekend.
Gavin McKenna.
And Gavin McKenna goes, and Air Canada went on strike. like we have a problem. But I did see yesterday the Athletic has him as the first overall choice in the draft. Look, it's exciting that he's here. I know I want to go see him play. I think everybody does. Right? Just like when you get a great wrestler that comes in, you can't wait to see the guy wrestle. Like he could be a 4-time champion. Like Carter Starace wrestles. You don't sit there and think, hey, I think he could be a 5-time champion. That doesn't happen. But I mean, that's what makes this place exciting is that you have so many exciting athletes that come in, women, men, right, that make you want to go see the games. I can't wait to watch Saquon Barkley. I can't wait to watch Micah Parsons. I can't wait to watch this football team. So, yeah, that's what makes, this. There's a lot of exciting things going on around here. Thanks for listening to Sports Talk with Steve Jones. Catch the latest from me on the 7 Mountain Sports YouTube page. Find clips of the show on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook by searching up 7 Mountain Sports.